for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out,
oh, when the Saints want you near. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Jackson looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Go.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's trying to push the field. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take it 50. Take it 50. Rush in. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
It's now second
And
down.
we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18. Hey, Chris. 70 right.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. Escapes the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk, Cowboys.
Back now, pressure coming. Caught near the goal line. He has the touch.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. They can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. They can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into to the groovy. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Yeah, I'm up now. Isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my cachet. She want the a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Eagles of Buenos Aires taking on the New Orleans Saints. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. So that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And now it's second down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 176, moving him past Emmitt Smith and into second place all time. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. Now it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Jackson now. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now third down and very long.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. You look at the Saints defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther and left, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Comeback team.
Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Jackson. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Saints at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
180. Go with him, go with him. Now
the first carry here for the running back. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
He was brought down at his
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now it's Jackson. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Saints 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard
line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Panther 11, Panther, trap 50, trap 60.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. He's still on his feet. Touchdown! A great play there. 59 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
13. Sit hard. Report.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Ready? Viking 18, 60 Maverick. Go Street. 18, right here. Warriors 70. Ready?
Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now they'll shift things around. A first down carry for Barkley. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles. Riggs. Check smash. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Throw left side. There's London. Touchdown! Drake London. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Jackson going to keep it. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
AC Cardinal.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal. At the Saints,
and the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Rangers.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
27, Saints 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations.
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Saints 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the Saints.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Sit up. You at X. You at X. Hey, hey. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Yo. Sit on. Report. Sit on.
Here's Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's second and 10.
180. 180. Hey, report. Sit up.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that one finds Waddle on the comebacker.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
180.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The kicker on for
and with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now down to 20.
Saints 21.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. And I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Barkley. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 147 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. This throw caught at about the 5. And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good.
70, 70.
First down.
First 60.
and goal.
70 range.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Saints 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
What up? You are X. You are X. Sit hard. What up? On the odds,
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's good.
A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
All right.
Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'll look to throw.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
They give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw.
Gets this complete to Butte.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
3rd and 5.
60 by 6.
Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Finding Harris over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
That's out quickly to London.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Drake London,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ballgame.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.